Freddie stays red hot at the plate. JD stands for Just Dingers, and Yankee Doodle's coming to town.
Can't wait.
Hey, welcome to Lad Talk. Guys, we took a few days off. We went camping.
It was fun.
We're back.
Yeah.
It was more like glamping.
Yeah, we were in a trailer, but it was fun.
Souped up.
Yeah. It was really nice. Had a good time. Got away from the heat. And now we're back in the heat, ready to watch some good baseball.
That's right.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be fantastic. The Yankees are coming to town. We'll get into that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be some good baseball coming up.
Yeah. It's good baseball to watch. They had some good baseball this week.
That's right. So let's get into the action. The Dodgers last week were in Tampa Bay, and it was an interesting series. A lot of runs scored. And
Yeah. A lot of runs scored for both sides. So it really just came down to the pitching because both teams were hitting. The Rays are just really, really good. So it was going to be a tough one anyway. But, you hate to lose the series. But at least they won. They didn't get swept. So that's a positive.
Noah Syndergaard going that first game. The struggles continue.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't think he's going to be the guy that he once was. Tommy John kind of can do that to you. It's kind of a toss-up. Who knows? But yeah, he's just not trending in the right direction. So he's just, in my opinion, I think they should put less pressure on him, put him in the bullpen, give him some, lengthy middle innings just to get through like 2, maybe 3 innings. But I don't think he's the guy that can start a ball game. And I think the only reason they haven't done it yet is just because they have so many starters on the injured list right now. That's really the only reason why. Otherwise, I think they should put him in the bullpen.
I completely agree with that, but again, the starting pitching depth just isn't there right
Yeah.
now. I mean, even if he is giving up runs and not winning ball games, you gotta throw somebody out there.
Yeah. Miller used to be a pretty good starter, and he's done well in the bullpen. Maybe he can start at 3-4 innings for you. Doesn't hurt to try.
Absolutely, I completely agree with that. Syndergaard in that first game going 6 innings, gave up 6 runs on 8 hits.
Not good.
It's a good lineup over
Yeah.
there in Tampa Bay, but it just seems like with Syndergaard, everything's out over the middle of the plate.
Yeah, he's missing middle. I would rather him, of course you want everybody to pinpoint, but I would rather him try to miss outside, up and down, rather than middle of the plate. If you're going to miss your spot, don't miss there. These professional hitters just attack it.
They capitalize on mistakes.
Yeah,
and it
they
just
know what they're
doesn't go
doing.
well. Freddie Freeman stayed hot at the plate in that first game, went 2 for 4. Will Smith 2 for 3 with a run driven in. JD Martinez 2 for 5 with an RBI. Chris Taylor 1 for 2 with an RBI double. He also made 2 outstanding catches in the outfield.
Yeah, I mean, no matter how good or bad his bat is, he's always had good defense. He's always going to give you a good glove out there in the outfield. Anywhere, but I love him in the outfield.
And it's crazy. He was a shortstop, and now he's patrolling the outfield like a Gold Glover.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. He's going to get you, like I said, he's going to pretty much catch everything right at him.
On the Rays side, went with 8 pitchers. They had an opener and Jalen Beeks. The pitching staff gave up 3 runs on 9 hits. By the Dodgers, struck out 10. Dodgers big strikeout team this year.
Yeah.
Yandy Diaz went 3 for 4 with a home run. The Rays leadoff hitter.
Great game.
Wander Franco went 2 for 4, drove in a run. Jose Siri, the former Astro, lame. He went 2 for 4 with a home run, drove in 2.
Lame.
Rays stealing 4 bases in that one. They've got speed and power. And the big difference in that one, the Rays were 7 for 14 with runners in scoring position. Dodgers just 3 for 14.
I mean, even before you said that, you said they only scored 3 runs on 9 hits. You got to get at least 50% of the runs that you hit. I mean, you're getting 9 hits. You got to get 4 to 5 runs. 3 for 14.
3 for 14.
Lame.
And that's a theme we've seen all year,
Yep.
and we're going to be talking about it here in this episode. It's a theme that continued throughout this week.
I mean, you're not going to win ball games like that. We've talked about it. I'm sure the Dodgers know that. They need to be better at situational hitting. We've said this numerous times, but I mean, you just got to beat a dead horse if we have to, but that's just what they have to do to get it done. And I'm sure they know that, but they're not doing anything about it. They're doing the same old thing. Yeah, got to change it up. They're stealing more, finally. They're doing more on the bases, which is nice, but you got to be more at the plate too. I like that they're moving him over, or they're running to get that next base. But you definitely got to hit him. Situational hit.
Stop swinging for the fences.
And they're the best team in baseball at that this year. But at the same time, like you said, they have numerous strikeouts. Too much.
So the Rays went in that first game 9-3. Moving on to Saturday, it was Kershaw Day, and unfortunately for Kershaw and the Dodgers, that has not been a great day over the last couple of weeks.
No. Started out best pitcher in baseball, in my opinion, and he's been pretty mid.
Tough May for Kershaw, an ERA over 5.5.
Not good.
No bueno. He's still around 3.5 on the year, but May was rough.
Yeah.
April was elite, May the complete opposite of that.
Yeah. He'll bounce back.
He will. Kershaw with a no decision there, gave up 4 runs on 6 hits over 5 innings. The bullpen was nice in this one. Almonte, Gratterall, Phillips, and Ferguson. Ferguson ended up with the save. Over 4 innings after Kershaw was lifted, allowing just 1 run on 3 hits.
He's red hot. Having a great year.
That's right. Freeman, 2 for 3 in this one, continuing that hit streak. He drove in a run and also walked twice, so that on-base percentage keeps creeping up along with the average.
No, it's got to be high.
Oh, yeah. Max Muncy, the real Mad Max.
He's back.
2 for 4, hit a homer. A homer.
Yeah, it was pumped, dude. He hit that hard. Seems like every time he hits a homer, he goes really far.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like, maybe he'll catch it. No, it's just long gone. It's far.
Max Muncy, Max Muscle.
Yeah. Like I said, it's going 5 to 10 rows deep. I think the outfielders just, and just watch it leave.
Big boy. Dodgers in this one, 3 for 8 with runners in scoring position. A little better there.
Better.
6 guys left on base. On the Rays side, they had Tyler Glass now.
Yeah. That was his first game back this year?
First game back this season, that's correct. He ended up with a no decision. Dodgers got 3 runs off of him on 5 hits. He still struck out 8 over 4 1/3. Gotta get rid of those strikeouts.
Yeah, like we talked about, it's okay to try to hit the ball hard, but you don't have to swing for the fence every time. Hit the doubles. I mean, that's why Freeman's so elite. He runs into one, obviously, but he doesn't try to hit a home run every time. He's trying to hit the ball hard to all parts of the field. And that's why I think it was last year, even the year before, he led MLB with the most doubles. He just knows how to hit the ball where they ain't.
Hit them where they ain't. Wander Franco, 2 for 4, drove in a run. Harold Ramirez with the homer in that one, he drove in 2. Taylor Walls went 2 for 4. 3 stolen bases for Taylor Walls in that game.
He's got wheels, or is it on the pitcher?
He's got
both,
wheels.
Or both.
He's got wheels, but it's both.
Yeah, it's both.
Walls has wheels, but it's both.
Lame.
Moving on to Sunday, Gavin Stone. It was a rough one. He's not ready
for him. I don't think so.
He's not ready.
He's doing what he needs to in the minors and AAA, but I don't think he's ready for the pros.
He's just a young buck.
I mean, send him. We don't have starting pitching, obviously, but when we start getting to where we don't necessarily need him like we do now, send him back down, let him get some confidence. Maybe bring him up for the postseason if we need to, but yeah, you gotta let him come back next year. He'll start strong next year.
Gavin Stone allowing 7 runs on 10 hits and just 2 innings pitched. It hurt. Stone got stoned. The bullpen allowing 4 runs over 6 innings pitched. 3 of those allowed by Bickford. He's been struggling.
Yeah, he just doesn't have the stuff. He does well with that, top of the zone fastball that he usually has, but he's missing, and he's missing in the zone, like we're talking about with Syndergaard. So it's trying to yank it, throw it too hard, take a mile or 2 off, and just make sure that it's where it needs to be. It's better to hit your spot and be a mile or 2 down, I think, and miss out of the zone than to be 95, 97 right down the middle. Can't do it. They're gonna hit it.
Bye-bye baseball.
Lame.
Bickford kind of reminds me of Spicoli. Jeff Spicoli.
Yeah, I see the resemblance. Like his demeanor or just the way he looks?
Mostly the look.
Yeah. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Spicoli.
I gotta watch that movie. I was thinking, Mr. Hand, if you're here and I'm here, doesn't that make this our time?
Certainly there's nothing wrong with Little Piece on our time. So Spicoli getting roughed up a little bit in that one. Freddie Freeman extends his hit streak to 17 games with a 2 for 5 performance. That batting average just keeps creeping up.
And he's already hitting above, 320?
He's hitting 340 now.
Oh my God.
Following the National Series.
Good for him.
What a beast.
What a stud.
JD Martinez, just dingers Martinez, 2 for 5 with a homer. He drove in 2. Chris Taylor with a nice day. He went 3 for 3, also with 2 home runs.
Wow. Great day.
Trace Thompson, got his first hit since April 17th.
Yeah.
The feel for him.
I mean, he started out the season phenomenal, had that 3 home run game, and then just couldn't buy a hit. Sucks. So happy that he did something today, finally.
Trace trying to get back on pace.
Yeah.
He's 3 for 3 in this one with a home run. He drove in 2.
Nice.
Also got a walk, so he was on base all 4 times.
Good.
That's got to feel good for Trace.
It's good to have that confidence back. You know, it's tough to go 0 for seems like 1,000 when he was hitting, so it's good for him to have a fantastic day.
The Dodgers 2 for 9 with runners in scoring position in this one. On the series, 8 for 31. Not good. Not going to cut it.
It's not going to win you a ball game.
And to be quite honest, I'm getting sick and tired of talking about it. Let's drive in some runs.
Yeah, like we talked about, he's got to do better at situational hitting. If you got a runner at third with less than 2 outs, just hit a ball in the air. It doesn't have to be all the way to the fence. Just do something. Make the defense make a play. Don't just strike out. I think it was against the Nationals. They had, I think it was bases loaded. No outs. The next 2 guys struck out and then hit a ground ball.
Yep.
Terrible.
On the Rays side, Josh Fleming with the start. He went 6 innings pitched, gave up 10 runs on 12 hits, gave up 5 home runs, and the Dodgers lost.
Still lost. I mean, your offense does that. You expect the bullpen, the whole pitching staff in general, to do better than that.
Yep.
Your offense gives you 10 runs, you should win. You should win by 5, at least. Like, that's terrible.
Isaac Paredes, 3 for 5 with a homer, drove in 4. Luke Raley, the former Dodger, he went 2 for 3 with 2 RBI, stole a base. Wander Franco, 2 for 5, 2 runs driven in. He's a really nice player for the Rays.
Yeah, as well.
He's a wander for them.
You know what? They're a whole lineup. Obviously, you can tell just by the season they're having, but their whole lineup just hits, dude. They're hitting. And obviously, let's see what their run differential is. Because if you're winning ball games like that and you're scoring that many runs, oh yeah.
119.
Their run differential is 119, meaning they're scoring 119 more runs than they've given up.
Whoa, now like
So not only are they hitting the ball, their bullpen and their whole pitching staff in general is keeping the ball.
only behind the
in the
Rangers
field.
in that department. Rangers 130 plus 131 run
God.
differential. That's insane.
Good for them.
Whoa, now like
Yeah, that's tough. And ours is great. I wish it was at 100. So that means we're giving up too many damn runs.
Josh Lowe for the Rays went 2 for 5 with an RBI. He stole 2 bases. So
He's good.
allowing too many stolen bases, pitching staff's got to figure something out.
I mean, we say that every game, or every game, pretty much every game, but we talk about that every podcast. For every game, they're just giving up. Free bases.
And again, it came down to runners in scoring position.
Yep.
Rays were 7 for 17 compared to the Dodgers 2 for 9. And that's when you win 11 to 10.
2 for 9.
Pathetic.
That's really bad.
Pathetic.
It's really, really bad.
I'm getting tired of talking about
They
it.
just keep wanting to hit home runs, which I'm okay with home runs, but I'd rather win a ball game and not hit a home run.
Especially the new format, new style of baseball. You don't have the shift. You know, make something happen.
You
There's a
don't
lot
have
of empty real estate out there.
Yeah, there is. And
Location.
the balls aren't juiced anymore, so they're going to go. I mean, they're not going to go like they did, so you just got to be able to hit the ball where they ain't. Like you said, there's a lot of real estate, there's a lot of empty space. Just hit it out there. Make the defense make a play.
So, moving on, the Dodgers hosted the Washington Nationals.
Expected to win every game against them, but we'll get into that.
First game was on Memorial Day. Thank you to all the men and women who bravely serve this country. You are very much appreciated, and law enforcement as well, all first responders. We respect and humbly appreciate all that you do for this country. Bobby Miller getting the start there. Whew, I like Bobby Miller.
He's elite, man. He's ready.
He's ready.
He's ready.
He's ready, Freddie.
Let him stay up there.
Bobby with his second win on the season. Went 6 innings, gave up just 1 run on 4 hits, struck out 4. You surprised that he's not missing a few more bats?
Yeah, I mean, his stuff plays. People are going to cap it to 100, but he's still fresh. He's still young, but you know what? For him just to come up and get 2 starts and win both of them, that's elite. And we're going to need him because May is out until at least after the All-Star break.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to need him for at least the next month or 2, potentially the rest of the season. So, hey, you know what? Good for him. Keep it up.
Keep it up. Gavin Stone, sorry to bring him up again, face 3 really tough lineups.
Yeah.
You got Phillies, Braves, Rays.
I mean, the Phillies obviously are behind the Braves, but I mean, their lineup is stacked. And Atlanta's the next best team to the Dodgers in the National League. And then you got the best team in all of baseball. So yeah, I agree. It's a tough lineup, but at the same time, you can't give up double-digit hits and runs. So that's tough.
And that's why he was sent down on Monday. Going back to the minors, Alex Bessia recalled up to the big club.
Yep.
Freddie Freeman. We're just gonna keep talking about him.
Is he on a streak yet?
It's keep it going.
Is he 18 now at this point?
After Monday's game, he was 18. He went 1 for 4 with 2 runs driven in. Just Dingers Martinez with a home run.
Also talking about him every single podcast. Good for him.
That's right.
Yeah.
James Outman got a hit. He's been struggling tremendously. He will bounce back, I have no doubt.
Yeah. It seems like he's just being a little jumpy, getting a little too excited. He's just got to calm down and see that ball a little bit deeper.
Little antsy in the pantsy.
I mean, of course, you're playing against the pros, so after a month, they're going to try and, they're going to be able to catch up to you, to kind of pick you apart. So again, just got to be more patient, stop jumping at the ball.
Coincidentally enough, he seems to be struggling with the same pitches that Bellinger struggled with as a Dodger. The high fastball and the slider, the back
low
slider
down in.
So, it's just going to take some adjustment there, but he'll bounce back.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
David Peralta went 2 for 4 in this one. He's been swinging the bat a little bit better lately.
Yeah, I mean, again, just a solid pickup just to have on the bench. Same with Hayward, just guys that are going to be able to get you hit when you need it. Veteran guys, good pickups all around.
Good bat ball skills there.
Yep.
On the Nationals side, you had Trevor Williams going. He looked really nice over the first couple of innings, and then it fell apart for him in the 5th, giving up 6 runs on 6 hits after that error.
Yeah, which was surprising, and I think a lot of those runs were on 2 outs.
That's right.
Yeah, which the Dodgers are the best at this year.
The Dodgers was good with 2 outs. C.J. Abrams, the former Padre, driving in the only run for the Nationals there. Dodgers win it 6-1.
Good.
Moving on to Tuesday, the Catman.
I love Tony. I'm so happy. I was really sad we started the season without him. I'm so happy he's back.
It's nice to have some consistency in the rotation with Tony there.
Yeah, and usually that's Kershaw or even Julio before he got hurt. That was always him. It's like, okay, well, it's going to probably be a win like 90% of the time. Yeah. So that's Tony this time.
Tony went 6 innings against the Nationals, gave up 1 run on 3 hits, his 3rd win of the season.
Nice.
Mookie Betts went 2 for 5. Freddie Freeman, real good game there. He went 4 for 5 with a bomba.
So you're saying he's on a 19-game streak at this point?
After Tuesday's game, it went to 19 games.
Wow, 4 for 5.
Okay. Max Muncy went 2 for 5 with a run driven in. Just Dingers Martinez, can you guess what he did?
Did he get a home run?
He did.
He got a dinger?
He hit a dinger, a 3-run dinger. 6 home runs in 9 games for JD going into that game.
His timing is set. He's getting his foot down. He is just seeing that ball right now.
And he's driving it to right center, which that's when you know when a hitter is locked in. They're driving the ball the opposite way with power.
Yes, and of course then he'll run into one and pull it. But yeah, he's got the power to be able to hit anywhere in the field.
Oh, yeah.
So for him, that's when you can tell he's definitely on.
3rd straight game with a home run for JD.
Nice.
Jason Hayward went 2 for 2 with a home run. He drove in 2, stole a base. The old man can still run a little bit.
And old man, and he's like 30-something. Probably Joe Davis. He was saying that all last year, I don't know how many games, probably close to 100 games, he had 1 home run. 1. He's got 6 on the season to this point, I think, already, and it's not even 2 full months. Good for him.
There you go, and that's not even as a full-time starter.
Yeah.
It's like a platoon guy.
He's getting up there maybe once every other game, let's say. I mean, not once a bat, but I'm saying you're getting in that lineup once every game, once every 2 games. So, yeah, he's, I'd say the Dodgers fixed him. I think it's safe to say. And he's driving the ball, dude. He's hitting it hard. Even on a miss, he's hitting it hard.
Oh, yeah. Say hey, say word, hey word.
Not lame. Not lame.
Not lame at all. On the national side, it was Jake Irvin, got his third loss of the season. He gave up 4 runs on 8 hits over 5 innings pitched. The bullpen allowing 5 runs, 2 home runs given up against the Dodgers. Keibert Ruiz, familiar face.
Yep.
Former Dodgers catching farmhand. He went 1 for 3, drove in a run. Joey Meneses, a guy that was a standout for Team Mexico in the World Baseball Classic.
Oh yeah, great series.
He drove in a run. Dodgers came away with a victory 9-3 in that one. Much better job of driving in runs in that game.
Yeah, tough for the Nationals. I mean, they're not like they were last year. They still don't have the best record, but I mean, they're not the A's. They're just really better than the A's. What are the A's? Okay, Washington has a negative 28 run differential, meaning they're allowing 28 more runs than they've scored. Oakland's almost at 200 allowed at negative 195.
Whoa, no.
That's terrible. They just need to get out of Oakland. They need to go to Vegas. They gotta get out of
Vegas, baby.
People are gonna spend money in Vegas, so.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, and I believe the A's are staying in Vegas. So
Yeah, if they go, they're gonna stay. I mean, the Raiders are doing just fine. Better than they did in Oakland, I'd say.
Yep. Wednesday's game, Dodgers going for the sweep. Noah Syndergaard on the bump again. Not great.
No.
Everything's in the middle of the plate.
Yeah, again, I mean, when he's missing down the middle instead of away off the plate. You're hoping that, and he doesn't have the stuff to make people chase, except his changeup's really, really good. But again, he's missing middle with it. When he's on because he's pinpointing his fastball, and then he throws that changeup right behind it. Oh, and then it just sweeps off the plate and is chasing. But he's missing that changeup right in the middle. So I don't know what he's got to do. He's got to do a lot of adjustments because he's not doing great.
He had that great line in the post-game interview. I would give my hypothetical first child to be the guy I was. Well,
Yeah.
That's not how baseball works. You're not the guy you were, Noah. Unfortunately, you're going to have to learn how to pitch instead of throw.
Yeah. Yeah, he used to just be able to throw 99 and everybody would miss. Anybody could do well when you have that kind of stuff. So, he's got to be able to pitch. He's got to be able to pinpoint and locate better. I think he's got the stuff to be able to pitch in the pros, but he's just definitely got to step it up. He's got to be better. He's got to, I'm not saying maybe send him down. Maybe just put him in the bullpen and let him have less stress and pressure on him. I feel like they throw him out there and expect to win every single time. Of course, every pitcher hopes to, but I think there's just too much at stake every time he goes out there and he's putting too much pressure on himself. He's got to be able to take a step back and, get more foundation underneath him, be able to locate better. And I think the Dodgers can do that. I don't know. They're the team that can help anybody, and he's having a rough go of it.
Gratterall with that throwing error, kind of a stupid play.
Yeah, no, as soon as you bobble that ball, you go to first and get a sure thing. Instead, he throws to second, and then no outs, and they move over.
And, Miguel Rojas trying to make the incredible play. In a close ball game like that, you just got to knock it down, keep the ball in front, and keep the runners where they're at. That ended up not mattering. Of course, Gratterall allowing the home run.
Yeah, and it was an 0-2, 1-2. He had 2 strikes on him. And he was late on the fastball. He's fouling everything off, which is fine. Don't throw him a big old slow hanging slider and he hits a 3-run shot. No, blow it by him. Make him chase up. Make him chase down. But that was just bad pitch calling, in my opinion. In my opinion, that was just, I don't know who called it, if that was Smith or if that was the dugout, but not good.
Trying to get too cute.
Yeah. You don't have to be perfect. You just got to be good. You just got to be better than they are. And that was a terrible pitch. Terrible pitch selection, too.
Mookie with the leadoff home run. He ended up with 2 home runs in this game.
He's just solid, man. He's getting his foot down. He's got his timing down. He's one of those guys that just takes forever to get going. But once he does, there's like nobody better. He's just the guy. I don't know. I love saying that. He's just the guy.
He's the guy. Freddie Freeman, oh boy. 20-game hitting streak. 2 for 4 in this one.
Man.
What a guy.
There's nothing else to say. We've said he's just really good at baseball.
He's already outplayed his contract.
Oh, yeah, and it's year 2.
Yep.
It's year 2, and they still have 4 more after this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's worth every penny.
He's nice.
He's nice.
Will Smith went 2 for 4 with a home run in this one. In that first inning, Dodgers getting out to an early lead.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, could not hang on to it. Miguel Rojas went 2 for 5 with a run driven in. On the National side, Patrick Corbin gave up 4 runs on 7 hits in 5 innings pitched. Hebert Ruiz had a 2-homer game in this one.
It was. I don't mean to cut you off, but it is sad to see him go. Of course, at the time, it was like, yeah, give them whatever they want. We wanted Turner and Scherzer. That was like epic, and then we don't even have either one now. And we lost Hebert.
You know, sometimes that's just what you have to do. Unfortunately, Dodgers not able to get a ring out of it. I don't think you regret that move at all.
No, it was just sad to see Hebert go because he's going to be, I mean, which he is, he's going to be a star catcher. Wasn't maybe going to be for the Dodgers because you got Smith, you got Barnes there, but you know what? He is, and it shows, he's got the stuff to be able to be an everyday catcher, so good for him.
CJ Abrams with a home run in this one. Luis Garcia with that 3-run home run off of Gratterall. Not good. Candelario hit a home run for the Nationals. He drove in 3 runs.
Man.
Dodgers lose this one 10-6, but overall it was a good May for the Dodgers. They went 18-10.
Good.
Just Dingers hit 8 of them in the month of May.
Wow.
He's been outstanding for the Dodgers. Freddie Freeman hit 400 in May.
Sounds about right.
Sounds about right. His OPS is now up to 1.008.
Good for him.
That, of course, is on base plus slugging.
Yeah, so that means he's getting on base and slugging like 1,000%. He's doing phenomenal. It's like you said, he's already worth the contract, and it's not even. We're now 2 months into his second year. That's crazy.
And to throw the cherry on top of that Sunday, Freddie Freeman with the most extra base hits in a single month in Dodgers history with 24 extra base hits in the month of May. Wow.
Hey, and now it's June. It's time to do it all over again.
He's swinging free, man.
He's still. Oh, that was good. That was good. I mean, and he's still on this 20-game hit streak. We got the Yankees coming up. We'll get into that, and yeah, that's gonna be a good series too.
It's gonna be a good one.
Should we get into that?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So, Yankee Doodle Dandies coming to town.
I like that. That's good.
Get out of here. Forget about it. Dodgers enter this series tied for first place. The D-backs have won 5 in a row now. They're creeping up.
They're tough, man. I mean, we were looking at it, and the Dodgers still have a better run differential. I think it's just situational. I think they're doing better at situational hitting. I haven't really dove into it, but if I had to guess one thing, I would say they're doing better at situational hitting. They're probably getting the run in, get that 1 run to win that ball game better than the Dodgers are.
And they've got the elite speed. I think they're stealing bases. They're getting guys in the scoring position. And as you said, they're capitalizing on it.
They're a young team, which you can hope for their sake that they can last the whole 6 months. They're kicking ass the first 2 months. They did, and now it's the 3rd month, and we'll see. We'll see if they have the stamina to be able to do it. I know that the Dodgers do, so that's why it's kind of a race to see if the Dodgers can hold on. I doubt the Arizona will be able to last the whole season.
It's a race to first place.
It's a long season. It's a long time.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Yep.
Tonight's game starting at 7:10. It's Kershaw Day.
Okay.
I think this is the one where he bounces back. I think he's frustrated with himself. I think he's been working his tuchus off.
Yep.
And I think this is the game that gets him going. I think he's going to dominate the Yankees tonight.
Yeah. I predict he's going to go, I think he's going to go 5 2/3. I think he's going to give up maybe 4 or 5 hits. I think he's going to give up a run or 2, probably not a home run or 2. But as long as they're solo shots, that's fine. And if we can, I think that's my prediction. I think it's pretty solid. I think he can do that. He can always do better. He can always do worse. But I'm hoping he can get close to 6 innings, keep it at a 1-2 run ball game, and keep us in. I think he can do that.
Is he getting LA the jumbo jack?
I don't think on his own. I think he's going to be able to get us halfway there, maybe 6-7 strikeouts. But that's a good lineup. They got a good team, which I like that the Orioles are still a little bit better. Good for them. Good for the Orioles. But yeah, no, they're a good team. They're a good lineup. And obviously they have one of the best players on the planet in Judge playing for him right now. So yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to get us. I said, yeah, no. I don't think he's going to get us all 10 on his own. He's going to give us probably 6-7.
So he's going to get the monkey off his back, but he's not going to get the jumbo jack.
Damn. Where do you get this?
The top of my head.
Where do you come up with these?
Top of my head.
Yeah, but the bullpen's got to be able to come through. I think they can, but Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good game because let's get into it. Who's pitching for the Yankees really quick?
It'll be Luis Severino.
He's good.
He's only had a couple starts this year.
Yeah.
Enters this one with no decisions. He's got a 1.59 ERA in his first couple starts.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a pitching duel. I think it's gonna be a low-scoring game. I think it's gonna be like a final score of like 5-2, 5-3. I think it's gonna be collectively under 8 runs total. So I think it's gonna be tight.
As far as matchups are concerned, you got just dingers and 20 at-bats against Severino. He's hitting 400.
Okay, that's a pretty good sample.
Former Red Sox.
Yeah.
Going up against the Yankees, he's seen Severino quite a bit.
That's good.
Mookie Betts in 30 at-bats lifetime is hitting 267.
Okay.
Jason Hayward's 2 for 2. One of those 2 hits is a home run.
I was gonna say it's probably a home run in there because he hits the ball hard. So you know what? We haven't obviously nobody else has really seen him that many times. Betts seen him 30 times. Yeah, I mean it's a toss up because they haven't seen him. There might be some strikeouts, which we are prone to do. But yeah, that's why I think it's gonna be just a good low scoring game.
Aaron Judge, lifetime against Kershaw is 1 for 3. That one hit is a home run.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't be surprised if you saw Judge hit a homer tonight.
Yeah.
Kershaw is prone to the home run ball, and Judge is prone to hit a home run.
Judge is the guy. He's their guy. He's having a good season. He's hitting the ball hard. He just had 2 home runs like the other game, a day or 2 ago. So yeah, he's seen the ball.
Anthony Rizzo has seen Kershaw plenty.
Mm-hmm.
Former National League Central player. He's gone up against Kershaw. He's been around a while. 22 at-bats lifetime. He's hitting 364 with 2 home runs,
Damn.
5 RBI.
That's lefty on lefty too.
Lefty on lefty. He sees him pretty well.
Yeah.
DJ LeMahieu, 64 at-bats, hitting 281, a home run, 4 RBI. Former Rocky there,
Rockies,
so he's seen plenty of Kershaw. Moving on to Saturday's game, it would be a 7:15 start, 5 minutes later. What's that all about?
I don't know. They want to make sure that it's on a Saturday, so they want to make sure everybody can find their way because it's going to be packed.
It's going to be packed.
It's going to be packed, which is I like that they're going to be able to play them every year now. I like the new schedule in that way, but yeah, I don't know. 5 minutes is 5 minutes.
Get your hot dog, get your pop, and go have a seat. Sit down, Dodger fans. You don't need to be getting up and walking around all game long. Sit down and watch the game. It's only going to last 2 hours.
Yeah, you're going to get maybe 2.5 and then the game's over. You better sit down and watch. Enjoy every minute of it because you're not going to get it back.
That's another thing with the pitch clock. Games
Don't
only
even-
less than 2 hours.
Don't even get me started.
Give us a discount on tickets.
Yeah, they're not. You're going to be paying more because everything else is going up, and you're getting less baseball.
Yep.
Same amount of innings, same amount of outs, maybe more runs, but less time in the ballpark. I want to go to the ballpark and be there for 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah.
Not 2 hours. I'm not trying to go watch a movie. I want to go watch a baseball game. Yeah, 2 hours and you leave.
I want to watch 2 movies, baseball style,
Yeah, back to back.
back to back. Michael Grove making his return. It'll be his first start since 420
Okay.
against the Chicago Cubs.
And how's he doing on the year?
Not so great. He had
Oh
a
my
couple
God.
of real rough starts in the beginning of the year. That
Yeah.
ERA went from 9 something in that last start that he made down to 8.5.
Okay, he's trending in the right direction.
He's trending in the right direction. Garrett Cole going for the Yankees. I was kind of hoping you'd see Bobby Miller go up against Garrett
That would
Cole.
be nice.
That would have been a really nice pitching
Flamethrower
matchup
versus
there.
flamethrower, yeah. That would have been good.
But it just didn't line up that way. Garrett Cole's been nice for the Yankees. Garrett Cole's 6-0 with a 2.93 ERA, 79 Ks.
Damn.
Only 4 more than Kershaw though, so Kershaw's still striking guys out.
Yeah, for some reason he's got. Well, no, they have the same amount of wins. Looks like he's got no losses on the year. That's a great ERA for that amount of pitching already. Less than 3.
As far as matchups are concerned, Mookie Betts sees Garrett Cole really low. In 11 at bats, he's hitting 545.
Oh my God, good. That's really good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mookie is the man. Freddie Freeman, lifetime against Garrett Cole. He's got 17 at bats. He's hitting 353 with a home run.
Very nice.
I'm calling it. Freddie's hitting a home run off Garrett Cole.
Yeah, and I think he's going to just continue his hit streak all 3 games. We're not even to the third one. I think he's just going to continue his hit streak to 23. He's going to have a great series.
That's right. David Peralta, 12 at bats lifetime against Garrett Cole. He's hitting 417.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Just Dingers has got 2 dingers off of Garrett Cole. Good 37 at bats, only hitting 216, but he's red hot.
Yeah, no, he's if if he's going to get a fastball, he's probably going to take it deep.
Oh yeah. And then of course the Yankees haven't faced Michael Grove. He's new to the league. Moving on to Sunday, it's going to be Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN.
Those are fun. I mean, the ESPN, games are okay, but I like when the Sunday games aren't at noon. I like watching Dodger baseball in the evening, 4 or 5 o'clock start, so that'll be good.
And this one will be at 4:10. Who do you think they're going to interview in this game? They always kind of interview a player in the middle of a game, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I think they'll be interviewing.
They usually do an outfielder because they're, I don't say less focused, but I think it's easier to interview an outfielder than an infielder.
They talked to Mookie last time.
Yeah, which is normal, and I think they're probably going to do Judge. Because they've already done Mookie, otherwise I would say Mookie, probably not. I would think Freddie because he's doing so well so far.
I was just about to say.
I would think Freddie, and then they're always going to want to talk to Judge because he's just the moneymaker. He brings everybody to the screen, so either one of them or both. Or even Kershaw because he'll have pitched a couple games before that, so they usually like to do maybe somebody in the dugout too during the game, so probably Kershaw. That's a good bet.
Kershaw probably going to talk about the promotion coming up next month. It'll be Christian Faith and Family Day.
Okay.
At Dodger Stadium. Kershaw getting that whole ball rolling there, so good for him. That'll be a nice day at the ballpark for the family.
Yeah.
Mookie Betts, lifetime against Domingo Germán, who's going for the Yankees. 0 for 12.
That's not good.
That's not good.
No.
I think he's going to get his first hit against Germán on Sunday.
Yeah. He's doing really well the last 3-4 weeks, so yeah, it'll be great.
JD in 17 at-bats, hitting just 176 against Germán.
Not good.
David Peralta's 2 for 5, good enough for a 400 average.
Good.
In 5 plate appearances. Good. Domingo Germán's 3-3 on the year with a 3.98 ERA. It's just his second start since he was suspended for sticky stuff.
Oh yeah, sticky stuff, man.
Sticky stuff, man.
Oh, that sucks.
Quit putting sticky stuff on your hands, guys.
Maybe that's why Betts is over 12.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Maybe he's putting a little spinaroo.
I mean, that makes sense. So maybe he'll come back and have a terrible time, and then the Dodgers will rock him. I hope so.
I hope so too. When Scherzer got caught up with that, his hands didn't look that sticky.
Mm-mm.
It was kind of just like this. But with Domingo Germán, it's like.
Yeah, I was reading, and they were saying, the umpires were saying their statement that this was the stickiest I've ever felt a hand, like ever.
His hand looked like a mud pie.
Yeah, it was obvious. It was stupid.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
What are you doing?
Big dummy. You big dumb. Lame.
The Yankees have not seen Bobby Miller. They're about to see him.
Yeah, I think he's just doing well. You hate to think, everybody has their ups and downs, but I think he's gonna do great again. I think he's because nobody has seen, especially this team. They haven't seen him yet.
Nope.
He's got good stuff, and I think he's gonna have a good ball game.
I agree. First time Yankees and Dodgers are meeting since 2019.
Oh wow.
And it's gonna be a really nice, fun series to watch.
Yeah.
So this is the only time we're matching up this year. It's gonna be a good one. We love to hate the Yankees.
Yep.
And rightfully so. They are very easy to hate, and their fans suck.
Yeah, the fans are, I would say the worst in baseball, next to San Diego fans.
Yeah.
Right next to San Diego fans. I agree.
At least the Yankee fans show up.
Yeah.
Padres fans only show up when they're actually winning, which they haven't done a lot this year.
No, and that's surprising. So, they showed up last year, and rightfully so. They had a pretty decent season. This year they're showing up and they're not getting their money's worth. Mm-hmm. And that sucks. They spent, I think, the most next to the Yankees or even Texas in the offseason, and they ain't doing nothing. So it's happy to see as a Dodger fan. Hope they keep it up. Good job, San Diego.
Great job, guys. So that'll do it for us here on Lad Talk. Thank you for joining us. Guys, like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. We really appreciate it. And as always, let's go Dodgers.
Adios.
Cool.